This guy truly believed he was a real-life Batman. His name was Matthew, an immigration lawyer in Silicon Valley who graduated from Harvard Law. On paper, he looked successful, but privately, he was spiraling. He struggled with severe paranoia, violent fantasies, and a growing list of delusions. Back in 2009, Matthew began breaking into women's homes in the early morning. He wore a ski mask, tied them up, forced them to take cold medicine so they'd be drowsy, then wandered around their houses collecting personal information. He threatened them, gave them safety advice, and left. It happened more than once. Police eventually questioned him, but without solid evidence, they couldn't charge him. Just being approached by police made his paranoia explode. He convinced himself law enforcement and foreign governments were spying on him. He believed his co-workers were tracking him. He quit jobs, moved cities, and grew more unstable. By the early 2010s, his behavior escalated. In one neighborhood, he was climbing on rooftops and spying through windows. He developed new delusions, too, including believing the wealthy 1% were literal demons controlling society. Eventually, he moved into a remote cabin near Lake Tahoe. Living alone, isolated, and barely sleeping, he obsessively watched the Christopher Nolan Batman movies on repeat. He created his own vigilante identity using wetsuits, goggles, homemade gadgets, and whatever he could find around the cabin. He told himself he was a hero fighting evil. His mission led him to target a completely normal couple, Denise and Aaron, who he randomly decided were privileged villains. One night, he broke into their house wearing his homemade vigilante outfit. He tied them up, drugged them with cold medicine, blindfolded them, and played a pre-recorded message demanding debts. While Aaron was unconscious, Matthew stole his laptop. Then he kidnapped Denise, put her in the trunk of their car, and drove her to his cabin. While Aaron shattered awake hours later, he found a voicemail demanding a ransom for her release. He called police, but then Matthew bizarrely emailed a newspaper and said Denise would be returned safely. 2 days later, he drove her to her hometown and let her go. Denise and Aaron immediately reported everything again. But instead of investigating the suspect, police publicly declared the entire kidnapping a hoax. News outlets repeated it. The couple was humiliated nationwide. No one believed them. Then Matthew struck again. He broke into another couple's home in a different city. During a struggle, he dropped his phone and fled. Police traced the phone back to his Lake Tahoe cabin. They raided the place and found evidence tying him to multiple break-ins, including Aaron's laptop. That laptop finally proved Denise had been telling the truth. Denise and Aaron sued the police department for publicly dismissing their kidnapping and smearing their names. The police settled with them for $2.5 million. As for Matthew, he confessed to kidnapping, assault, break-ins, and more. He was sentenced to 40 years in prison, a Harvard lawyer who thought he was Batman, but ended up becoming the villain in his own story.